Alrighty, let's modify some of the sound here quick. I know, I'm always doing shit just randomly. Anyway, new video. It's going to be another kind of small one. I'm just doing exploration of Pallet Town here. I just want to give you guys all kind of a heads up on what I've been doing and how things have been going. And, you know, this is just kind of a progress update and that sort of thing. So this is the title screen track. You know, this is made by James Tickle, awesome music guy. But yeah, there's that. And now I have a new opening load screen, which is from black and white. I still have the changing backgrounds and you know, for the splash screen there. But yeah, so that's kind of neat, you know, an extra little cool thing. This is placeholder music, of course, because it is, because it's straight out of like gold and silver. But you know, I don't have anything here yet. James is working on making this track right now. But yeah, got the controls, fixed little arrows. These were backwards originally. Then we have, of course, the adventure kind of section here. Alright, but yeah. Intro. I'm not releasing too much information about who this guy is yet. He's just known as the narrator at the moment. But yeah, so you have Samuel there, and then you have Agatha here. I'm gonna go over each of their introductions and show you, because recently, if you've been keeping up with my posts and everything, you'll know that I have a specific introduction for both Agatha and Oak. So it'll be kind of interesting to show you guys how that works. I'm still working on the beginning of how I want it to all go together. You know, this is just kind of the demo, making it all work. So the introduction right now is just kind of like thrown together, but it's still done pretty well, I think. Also, just because I know you guys are going to ask about it, this is a placeholder sprite for Agatha. This is not what she's going to look like in the end. This is just an icon I'm using from Gen 4 because I'm switching over everything to Gen 4 graphics. So I'm, whoops, I'll have to fix that. So yeah, I am, as I'm doing that, I need to get new sprites for, I'll have to fix that too. I'll have to get new sprites for Agatha and Oak. So just right now I'm using what I have. So, you know, her mom calls her over, and like right now it's automatically walking for you. You know, you don't get a choice to walk to her, you have to. And so her mom and her just kind of talk, and she lets you know that Oak finished repairing her Pokeball, and she's supposed to go over there to pick it up. And she just kind of has, you know, mom and daughter talk. Just random stuff. And yes, some of you may notice the protagonist will not be silent in this game. And then this is just kind of a joke on my part for the demo, because in the actual game, it'll be, you know, written in a notebook called like the Poke Journal. But for now, I'm just, you know, giving a Pokedex just because I have nothing made for it yet. So and this music, oh, let's fix it. Yeah, this music is made by Dino Tracks, which is Jimmy and Steven. Well, they're the two members of the band that are making this for me here. But yeah, they do some great stuff. I really like their music, and yeah, I don't know. It's they're team 1 of 2. James is he makes the other team. Oh, that's something else to fix. As you can see, there's lots of little things that always need to be touched up and everything, of course. But yeah. So here's Oak's house. Down here, there's his mom. And there's Steven, of course. Roman is actually working on another sprite for me at the moment. He's working on making Steven look a little bit older too, because he looks a little bit young right now. And he's working on making Sam's picture for that. And and then yeah, he's editing that right now. I have the first draft. It looks great. So yeah. Oh, this is another quiet. This is also made by Dino Tracks. So, you know, Oak is kind of like, you know, consumed in this book, you know, and Agatha comes up, you know, want to talk to him. He's just kind of doing his own thing. She, like, pushes him. And so, like, right now, this is how you're getting your Pokemon in the beginning. You know, again, everything here is subject to change. But yeah, so they're kind of talking, getting some of their personality, you know, unfolded here. He's more reserved, of course, and she's more kind of brazen and out there and wanting to do stuff. But yeah, as I said, in the actual game, you know, things might be different as far as how I want, you know, how I'm going to be handling the introduction and whatnot. So, you know, again, just stay tuned, and, you know, I will definitely give you all updates as I make them. But yeah, so this is Agatha's intro. This is pretty much it. That's the kind of the goal. Whoops, the goal of the video is just to show you you know, each of their introductions. And there is Route 1 up yonder. But yeah, so here's Agatha's, and I will be right back with Oak. Alright. It was only a second for you, but it was like a half a minute for me. Alright. Okay, actually, I'm going to skip over this part for you guys. Hold on. Alright, there we go. I just wanted to, you know, shorten the length of the video here. Again, a couple of my friends have made comments how I just kind of go ahead and do stuff. I don't really have a script for any of this, and I just kind of wing it. But yeah, I'm not very good at public speaking and talking and all that, so I just kind of throw shit together. Anyway, so again, Oak's starting point is in his room. You know, as Agatha, when she goes to meet Oak, she, you know, goes into his, you know, room here, and she sees him at his desk. And if you notice, if you were reading the dialogue as I went forward with it, he's reading something else in the book, so it gives you a different perspective of what he was reading. And then this time it shows Agatha walk in, and, you know, walk up to him instead, so it kind of gives a, you know, again, a different perspective of the same event that you just, you know, witnessed in her story. And then, you know, this time she asks him about it rather than him telling her. And then they have the same dialogue here. Now, this is where it changes. She tells him that she's going to want to go to Viridian, and then he is a little bit more upfront with it. He wants, you know, he's like, hey, I've been wanting to study Pokemon in Viridian Forest for a while now. You know, could be a good opportunity to do so. And so on his story, I really want to kind of push, you know, his lust for, you know, studying things and whatnot, and kind of really show his researcher side. And you know, on Agatha's story, I want to show more of her you know, like, again, lust for battle and exploration, rather than, you know, focusing on Oak for her story. So in her story, Oak will be a little bit more reserved and more, you know, bookwormy. In his, he'll be more of like the go-getter researcher. And of course, I have to make that reference with Sam. I might change, you know, the wording later, but yep, always gotta have that reference. But yeah, as you can see, the intros are the same but different, because, you know, obviously they're going to coincide because the way they start is similar. And but with in each case that there is an event where both Agatha and Oak coincide when they meet each other. In the I have to really fix the sound difference there. When Agatha like meets up with Oak, if you play as Oak, you know, at the point where you meet up with Agatha, you'll uh, get the same events and everything, but you'll also uh, get a different perspective on that same event. So they'll each have their own unique experience, but at certain points in the game, they will end up meeting, you know, with each other because, you know, of course, it's going to happen. But yeah, so then I really want to just kind of touch the uniqueness of their story and give you a different feel on everything. And but you know, yeah, just show both sides of their adventure and really give you a personal experience with both of them. So yeah, that kind of concludes this video of Pallet Town. And I'll give you a little snippet of Route 1. This is not completed at all. But yeah, there's a little start. You kind of see some different stuff here. Alright, that's enough. But yeah, I'm working on mapping that, and we're going to skip that. Anyway, thank you for watching, and stay tuned.